My husband is asking the doctor to turn off my life support while I am still listening to every word. I think it is time, Ryan says. No hesitation, no crack in his voice, no grief, just quiet certainty. The machines around me continue their steady rhythm, unaware that the man standing beside my hospital bed is calmly negotiating the end of my life like it is a business decision. I do not move. I cannot. But I hear everything. And if there is no change by morning, he continues, we should proceed. Proceed, not wait, not hope. Proceed. My sister exhales softly beside him. I recognize that sound. She uses it when she wants to sound emotional without actually feeling anything. It is what she would have wanted, Lena says. That line lands harder than the accident. Let that sink in. The two people who held my hand at my wedding are now standing at the foot of my bed, agreeing on the exact moment I should disappear. I want to open my eyes. I want to sit up. I want to ask them how long this has been planned. But something inside me stops, because beneath the shock, beneath the betrayal, there is something colder, a memory, 6 hours ago. Rain hitting the windshield in sharp, uneven bursts, the road slick and shining under the streetlights, my hands steady on the wheel, my mind half-focused, half-drifting, normal, completely normal. Until I press the brake, it drops straight to the floor. No resistance, no warning, no second chance. The car surged forward instead of stopping. My body snapped against the seatbelt. The world folded in on itself in a blur of glass and metal and noise, so loud it erased thought completely. And now I am here, flat on my back, tubes down my throat, machines breathing for me. And my husband is deciding when to end it. That was not an accident. The realization settles slowly. Heavy, certain. Something was wrong with that car. Something was wrong before I ever turned the key. And now, lying here, I understand something even worse. They do not know I can hear them. Ryan shifts closer. I feel the air move, not touch. Just presence, the way a storm feels before it breaks. This is the right thing, he says again, quieter this time. For who? Not for me. For the $3 million tied to my name. The number flashes in my mind like a warning light. Insurance, beneficiary, paperwork. Everything clicks into place with terrifying clarity. I am not just lying in a hospital bed. I am the final step in a plan. My heart monitor ticks beside me. Slow, weak, predictable. Exactly what they expect. Good, let them believe it. Let them think I am already gone, because if they are choosing the moment I disappear, then I will choose the moment I come back, and when I do, I will not be the one fighting to survive. They will. I stay still long after they leave. The door closes with a soft click. Footsteps fade down the hallway. The room returns to the steady hum of machines and the faint antiseptic smell that never quite leaves the air. The sound is slow controlled, artificial, just like me. I replay every word they said, not the emotion, not the tone, the details. If there is no change by morning, that means there is a timeline. This is the right thing. That means there was a discussion before this. It is what she would have wanted. That means they already agreed on the story. My chest does not rise on its own, but my mind is racing now, fast, sharp, precise. This is not panic. This is calculation. I force myself to go back further, before the hospital, before the crash, 3 days ago. Ryan insisted I take the car. That part did not feel strange at the time. He said mine needed servicing. He said it casually, like it was nothing. Like he was doing me a favor. I remember laughing. I remember grabbing the keys without thinking twice. Red flag. 2 days ago, Lena showed up unannounced. She brought food. She hugged me longer than usual. She kept looking at Ryan when she thought I was not paying attention. Another red flag. And last night, the argument, it was small, pointless. Something about bills, something about schedules, but Ryan pushed it further than necessary. He wanted me distracted. Emotional. Off balance. Now I see it. Every piece was already in motion. My fingers do not move, but I try anyway. I push everything I have into the smallest signal I can manage. Nothing. Nothing. Frustration builds. Sharp, hot. I shut it down immediately. Emotion is a liability. Control is everything. The door opens again. Soft, careful, different footsteps. Lighter, measured. A nurse. She moves around the room quietly, checking the machines, adjusting something near my arm. I feel the slightest pressure at my wrist. Cool fingers. Steady. "Hey," she whispers, more to herself than to me. "You are still with us. That is good." Her voice is different, not rehearsed, not fake. Real. I focus everything on that. If I cannot move, I need another way. I try again. Not my hand, my eyes. A flicker. Barely anything. It takes everything I have. Nothing happens. The nurse shifts position. I hear fabric brush against the side of the bed. A pause, then wait. Her voice changes, closer now. "Can you hear me?" My heart monitor jumps. Just slightly, but enough. Too fast. Careful. I force it down. Slow again, controlled. Silence stretches. Then her voice again, lower, sharper. "I am going to say something, and if you can hear me, I need you to try again. Anything small. This is it. This is the first crack." I gather everything. Every ounce of control left in a body that does not belong to me anymore. And I push. A twitch so small it barely exists. But it is there. The nurse inhales sharply. Oh my God. She leans closer. I can feel it now. Her presence is different from Ryan's. Not heavy. Not cold, fix-alt. "They think you are unresponsive," she whispers. "But you are not, are you?" My heart stutters again. I let it. One more signal. One more tiny movement. That is all it takes. Everything in the room changes. I can feel it. Energy shifts. The silence is no longer empty. It is charged. Alive. "They should not be making decisions yet," she says, more to herself now. "Not like this." Good. She sees it. She understands something is wrong. I am not alone anymore, but I am not safe yet. Not even close, because if I can hear them, then I know something they do not. This was never about waiting for me to wake up. This was about making sure I never do. And now, I finally have someone who can prove it. The nurse's name is Maya. I learn that from the way another staff member calls to her from the hallway. Soft, casual. Unaware that inside this room, everything has shifted. Maya does not leave immediately. She moves slower now, more deliberate. Like every step carries weight, then she leans closer. "If you can hear me," she whispers, "do not react. Just listen." I do. That is the only thing I can do. The door opens again, different footsteps this time. Heavy, familiar, Ryan. My entire body goes rigid, even if it does not show. Maya straightens instantly, professional, neutral, like nothing has changed. "Any updates?" Ryan asks. His voice is different now. No softness, no performance. Flat, Maya pauses just long enough to be believable. No significant change. A lie, a necessary one. Good. Ryan exhales, but there is no relief in it. Only impatience. How long before the doctor makes a decision? There it is. Not hope, not concern. A schedule. Maya adjusts something near my IV. I feel the slightest shift in pressure. "It depends on neurological response," she says carefully. "These things take time." Silence, then a second set of footsteps. Lena. "You said morning," she says, low and sharp. "That is what the doctor said." "I know what he said," Ryan snaps, then lowers his voice. "But we cannot drag this out. Like I am an inconvenience." Maya steps back slightly. I can feel it. She is giving them space, letting them talk, letting them hang themselves. "You are rushing," Lena says. "That is what gets people caught." Caught, the word lands hard. Ryan scoffs under his breath. "Nobody is getting caught. It was an accident." My heart spikes. Too fast, generously fast. Maya moves instantly, adjusting something on the monitor, covering it. "Stress response," she says quickly. It happens. Ryan does not question it. He is too focused on himself. "It was clean," he continues. "There is no trace. The mechanic already confirmed the failure." Failure, not sabotage, not cut failure. Lena lowers her voice even more. I barely catch it. "You said the line was damaged." "It was," Ryan says. "And now it looks like wear and tear. No body is going to look twice." The brake line. My mind locks onto it instantly. Cut reframed. This was not a moment of rage. This was planned. Carefully, deliberately. Lena exhales slowly. And the paperwork. Ryan does not answer immediately, then. I already handled it. Handled it. Ice spreads through me. The beneficiary is updated. He continues. Everything goes to me. Of course it does. $3 million. A number that suddenly feels smaller than the betrayal wrapped around it. And her accounts, Lena asks. Transferred. Clean, efficient, complete. They did not just plan my accident. They planned my absence. My heart beats harder now, but I keep it under control. I have to, because this is everything. Proof, motive, method, all in one room. Maya is still, silent, listening. Good. She hears it too. She understands exactly what this is. Lena shifts her weight. I hear fabric move. A quiet, nervous habit she has had since we were kids. This needs to end tomorrow, she says. No delays. It will, Ryan replies. Once the doctor signs off, it is done. Done. Just like that, a life reduced to a signature. Footsteps. They move away, the door opens, closes, gone. The room falls silent again. But it is not the same silence. It is heavier now, lulled. Maya moves quickly this time, back to my side. Her voice is no longer soft. It is sharp, controlled. Folksaged. I heard everything. Yes, you did. That was not an accident, she continues. That was attempted murder. The word hangs in the air. Clear, unavoidable, real. I want to nod. I want to scream yes. Instead, I push everything I have into one more signal. A twitch small, but enough. Maya inhales sharply. Okay, she says. Okay, listen to me. She glances toward the door, then back to me. If we do this, we do it right. We, not you, not me, we. For the first time since the crash, I am not alone in this. They think you are not coming back, she says quietly. That is our advantage. Yes, it is. Her voice drops even lower. We let them make their move. A pause then, and we make sure it is the last one they ever make. My heart steadies, slow again, controlled. Because now I know exactly what this is. Not survival, not anymore. This is a setup. And they just gave me everything I need to destroy them. I stopped thinking about surviving. That part is over. Survival is passive. Weak, reactive. What I need now is control. And control does not come from waking up. It comes from timing. Maya thinks I am still the victim in this room. She is wrong. I am the only one here who knows exactly how this ends. They are going to come back tomorrow, she says quietly, when the doctor is ready to sign. Yes, that is when they believe they win. That is when everything becomes irreversible, which makes it perfect. I focus on my breathing, not real breathing, machine, breathing. The rhythm is predictable, adjustable. Learn it, control it, exploit it. Steady. Maya adjusts something on the monitor. I feel the faint shift in pressure again. I can slow your response slightly, she whispers. Make it look worse, but not dangerous. Good. Make them confident. Make them careless. I push a signal small, intentional, agreement. Maya hesitates for a second. Then she nods. Okay, she says. We do this your way. My way. That is the first correct thing anyone has said since I woke up inside this body. Time changes after that. Not in hours. In fragments, voices, footsteps. Doors opening and closing, machines being checked, notes being written. I do not react. Not once. Ryan visits again, alone this time. He stands closer than before. Too close. I did not want it to be like this, he says, a lie. Even his breathing gives it away. Calm, measured. No tremor, no hesitation. This is not grief. This is closure. You made things complicated, he continues. You always did. I file that away. Not the words, the tone blame. He needs to believe this is my fault. That makes it easier for him to finish what he started. His hand brushes mine. Light performative. If there was another way, there was. You chose this one. Footsteps approach. Lena. I spoke to the doctor, she says. Morning, that is when they will decide. Good. Ryan exhales. Relief this time, real. We are almost done, he says. Almost. They both stay quiet for a moment. Then Lena laughs, soft, quick. Gone in a second. You really think she never noticed? She asks. Ryan shrugs. She trusted us. Trusted, past tense. They leave shortly after. No goodbye, no hesitation. No doubt the door closes. And the room belongs to me again. Maya comes back minutes later. Her movements are faster now, purposeful. I have already contacted someone, she says under her breath. But we need more than suspicion. We need them to say it again. Clearly, they will. People like Ryan do not stop when they think they are safe. They escalate, they confirm, they repeat. All I have to do is give them the stage. Tomorrow, Maya continues. When they come in, we record everything. Yes, but not just that. I gather everything I have left, every ounce of control, every fragment of movement, and I push, not toward waking up, toward waiting. Maya watches the monitor, watches me. You are sure? She asks quietly. Because once we do this, there is no going back. Exactly. That is the point. I let my heart rate drop, slow, even controlled. Worse, not dead, but close enough to make them believe it. Maya exhales slowly. All right, she says. We do it your way. She steps back. The room dims slightly as the lights adjust for night's cycle. Everything becomes quieter, heavier, like the world itself is holding its breath. Good, let it. Because tomorrow, they are going to stand over this bed and decide the exact second I disappear. And I am going to let them. I am going to let them speak. Let them confirm everything. Let them believe they have already won. And then, right at the moment they feel safest. Right when the doctor reaches for the machines. Right when there is no way back for them. I am going to open my eyes. Not as a victim, not as someone who survived, but as the last mistake they will ever make. Morning arrives without warmth. The light in the room is pale, artificial, clinical, perfect. My heart rate is slower now, weaker. Exactly as planned. Maya stands near the monitors, her expression neutral, but her eyes are sharp, watching everything, waiting. The door opens. Ryan walks in first. Lena follows. They do not rush. They do not hesitate. They walk like people arriving at the final step of something they have already accepted. Is this it? Lena asks quietly. Maya nods once, professional, detached. The doctor will be here shortly. Ryan steps closer to the bed. Closer than he has ever been. He looks down at me, not with love, not even with regret, with evaluation, like he is checking if something is ready to be finalized. We are doing the right thing, he says, again. He needs to hear it. Lena crosses her arms. She is not coming back, she says. You saw the report. Ryan nods slowly. And even if she did, he adds, his voice dropping, it would complicate everything. There it is. Say it again. Say it clearly. Maya does not move, but I know she hears it. Records it. Locks it in. Footsteps approach. The doctor enters, mid-50s, calm, fun-sized, unaware. Have you made a decision? He asks. Ryan answers immediately. Yes, of course you did. We do not want her to suffer, Lena adds, her voice soft, almost convincing. Almost. The doctor nods. I understand. We will proceed carefully. Carefully, the word almost makes me laugh. Maya moves slightly to the side, just enough. Giving them space. Giving them confidence. Giving them the illusion of control. The doctor steps toward the machines. His hand reaches for the controls. This is it. The exact moment they chose for me. The exact second they believe I disappear. Good. Let them have it. Let them feel safe. Let them believe they are untouchable. My heart slows even more. Ryan exhales. Relief real this time. Lena looks away. She cannot even watch. The doctor's fingers hover over the switch. And then, I open my eyes. The room freezes, not metaphorically, literally. Everything stops. The doctor's hand hangs in the air. Ryan does not breathe. Lena steps back so fast, she hits the chair behind her. The monitor spikes. Beep, 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 beep. Fast. Strong, alive. I do not move immediately. I let it settle. Let them see it. Let it sink in. Then I turn my head, slow, deliberate, directly toward Ryan, and I speak. My voice is rough, dry, but steady. Do not touch anything. No panic, no confusion, no weakness. Just control. Ryan stumbles backward. That is not. He starts, but the words collapse before they form. Lena shakes her head violently. No, no, this is not possible. Oh, it is. It has always been. Maya steps forward. Actually, she says calmly, it is very possible. The door bursts open. 2 officers walk in. No hesitation, no warning. Ryan turns, too slow. What is this? He demands. Nobody answers him. They do not need to. Maya presses a button. And suddenly, their voices fill the room, clear, sharp, undeniable. It was clean. There is no trace. The beneficiary is updated. We just need the doctor to sign it. Ryan goes pale. Lena stops breathing entirely. The officers move in. Ryan Carter, one of them says, "You are under arrest for attempted murder and financial fraud." The words land like a hammer. Final irreversible. Ryan looks at me, for the first time. He looks afraid. Good. He should be. "This is not what you think," he says quickly. Desperate now, slipping. Too late. "It is exactly what I think," Lena starts crying. Real this time. Ugly, broken, pathetic. I watch both of them. Silent, still, completely in control. They are escorted out, not dramatically, not violently. Just removed, like they removed me. The room quiets again. The machines continue. Steady, faithful, alive. The doctor is still frozen. Maya exhales slowly, and I finally sit up. It hurts, of course it does, but pain is irrelevant now. I swing my legs over the side of the bed, ground myself, own the space, and then I speak, calm, clear, final. "You should have made sure I was actually gone before you started celebrating." Silence, heavy, satisfying, because this was never about surviving. It was about timing, and they chose the wrong moment to believe I was powerless. 3 months later, the case is closed. Attempted murder, premeditated sabotage, insurance fraud. Ryan and Lena lose everything. Freedom, reputation, each other. I do not visit. I do not call. I do not care. People ask me if I feel lucky, if I feel grateful to be alive. I do not answer that, because the truth is simpler, colder, more honest. I was never the one who almost lost everything. They were. They just did not know it yet.